right, time it's happened. 11:10, 65 degrees. Finally warming up here. We are at West Hook. I don't know if you can see. Didn't film the whole way in because, like I mentioned in my previous videos, this is you're like on a mile and a half each way in and out before you get. So you're on these roads where you're doing no more than 10, 11 on a downhill right now. It's and this is a pretty smooth section. Let's see, very dusty. Got the little single axle, little 10-foot with see that cloud of dust, kick the dust up. Woo, very dusty behind me. But yeah, this is all graded pretty nicely. When you come in though, it's not like this. It's rough. It's pretty rough. I topped out at like 8 miles an hour coming in. I was like, your head was banging. But they regraded this part nice. We're just dropping off. Sometimes they want you to pay first. Sometimes they want you to drop then pay. It depends on, I think it depends on what kind of, they're just trying to do some paperwork in the office. But let's see. But the nice thing about taking this little guy in is it's very easy to maneuver. In here. Ooh, you can't even see the trailer. Oh, you kind of like, oh wow. I was just here a couple weeks ago and this totally different. This looks totally different. Right, let me, you know what, let's turn this. I'm gonna put this right in here. We're gonna swing this way. All this is cleared out though. This was all huge piles before. Oh boy. So. Jeez. The only thing that sucks is the little trailers. Yeah, I gotta readjust this. There's so much harder to back up. I'll leave that right there. And so this is the load we're dealing with here, all wrapped up. We're gonna undo this and then head out. All right, and just like that, at 11:23, excuse me, we have an empty trailer. So that's good. Belt up and go pay. The nice thing about it being so dry is I don't have to worry about four-wheel drive in here. Just gotta look too, like there's a little pile right there. You really don't wanna like, whatever, you go through. Just look at all the dust coming out of me. Ooh. You can't see the wheels of the trailer. You can barely see the wheels of the truck. You can't even see the trailer back there in the mirror. There you go. Dust just settled a little bit. Wow. So that's there where they dump stumps. They just canceled stumps. Not stumps. No stumps. We're not dumping stumps. That's where they dump brush, like sticks, leaves, brush. I don't know. People bring grass clippings, I guess. Stuff like that. And then you also pick up topsoil and it looked like there was like some kind of what do they call that? It's a cow bay something or other. It's like a cement. It's not cement, but it's like a cement like sand. And then closer and you get your topsoil, which topsoil is heavy. But then up here where the main gate where you pay and where the scales are and whatever is where their whole quarry and rock facility is. So you know, your gravels from decorative stones to drainage stones to pea gravel to, you know, item 4 to whatever, that's all done. There's various piles over here, over there, but even behind the building. There's a lot going on, but we got to go into this. We're gonna hop back on the scale and go pay. But you know, there's somebody picking up something from that pile right in front of me, which looks like a quarter. The little pile is the 1/4 inch something or other. And then yeah, but let me. This guy's washing his truck before he goes. I love it. We're gonna hop back on the scale, pay, and get out of here. Here's their mulches and stuff like that. See, there's something behind here. All right, peace. All right, last video in this series. We're done. We're paid. We're off a part of the road. Unfortunately, their now minimum charge is, sorry, it's so bumpy. 65, which is really 72. After you add in tax and a card surcharge and whatever. So I'm really gonna have to think the next time before I do them. First of all, that's totally fine. They need to make money. And you know, they need to make money. I have zero problem with that at all. And this lady who runs the office part has been so great to me. She's let me dump for free in the past. So you know what, today they win. They got a really small load. You know, minimum's a minimum. Just like I have a minimum to mow or to do anything, to snowplow, to do whatever, they have a minimum as well. And you know, you can't be upset when especially when you bring them something and you know, it's just you bring them something and it's just not what you don't max out what it. Big hole there. I just saw that coming. Okay, let's go slow because got the trailer one end out of it. So you know, it's just something to consider. With all that being said, trailer's dumped. What I should do is either look into a dump trailer, which is very expensive, and I don't know if I want to do that, or look into some kind of chipper and try and chip this stuff, like even a residential small chipper, you know, because that could be an option as well. And it's just, you know, you know, trying to figure out what you want to do. We'll get a dump trailer, try and even chip it into the, you know, I don't want to spend crazy money, but anyway, that's all. Time to enjoy the weekend. Got in and out before 12. They close at noon, which is what I wanted to do. The truck is so filthy now. The truck is filthy anyway, but it's really, this is why you don't wash the truck, especially in fall. You know, we're getting like no rain and got a lot of people walking and stuff. So it creates a big dust element. You know, you got to think that this is farm time too. You know, you go into the farms with your family and stuff like that. So the truck's always going to get pretty dirty. But on the flip side, it's a good time to keep the cars clean because no rain and I guess a little bit of tiny bit of you know, dust that kicked up because of the no rain, but it's really not that bad. With all that being said, everybody enjoy the weekend. Today is September 20th, so we're gonna welcome in fall. We welcomed in some fall temperatures last night. It was in the 40s when I woke up, which gotta love that. But everybody have a great relaxing weekend. Enjoy the weather. I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's probably gonna not get uploaded for another 2 months, but keep growing, keep doing everything. Peace. All right, last clip. I know you guys were probably worried that the truck was running on a, what does it cost you guys to fill up? So $3.59 for diesel here, just a touch over 30 gallons, and 108 and 109. It's total. This is at Stewart's. If you know, you know. It's a New York thing. It's an upstate New York thing. Not that I'm considering us upstate. Actually, I think there's one technically a little more southern in this town, but I believe this is the second most southern Stewart's in New York. I could be wrong, but we are in Hopewell. This is like Wappingers, Hopewell, Fishkill Plains area. There's one on 82 in Hopewell. That's a little technically a couple miles further south, but we're gonna reset this. This was our trip. We're gonna reset one, and this is all towing, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is my oil change one. Just had that done. So I'll leave that there, but oops, don't want to get a copyright. Anyway, all right, let me go back. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Peace. Also, very quick video here. Completely finished this Arch Oil diesel treatment, so gotta order some more, but this stuff I feel like is working wonders for the truck. I can't really comment to it, but I haven't had any issues with the fuel system, so that's a good thing.